Hey there, welcome back. I'm going to try doing a live recording this time. So where we left off, we did a lot of things in Primm, but we have yet to do the task of finding a new sheriff. And there are a few possible outcomes for this quest. The one I like to usually do is giving the NCR control of the area, as I believe it's the most stable option. And if you read the potential outcomes for after you end the game, that's typically what it says too. So to do that, we need to go talk to the lieutenant currently seeing over this area. Was it the lieutenant? I'm not sure. This guy, Sergeant McGee here, is useful for a quest you can do with the Great Khans up at Red Rock Canyon, which we may be doing at some point. Here he is. Oh, it's Lieutenant Hayes. Okay. Hi there.
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business?
Well, I'd like to get a sheriff of this place.
We know Primm is a great strategic point, and we aren't blind to the needs of the town, but we're barely holding our own against the powder gangers. We don't have the guns or the personnel needed to carry out our mission, much less take on defending this town as well.
I guess they don't have the quick save function.
What we need more than anything is bodies. If we had just one more squad, we could easily install a sheriff and still handle our primary objective of protecting the interstate south of here. If you'd like to see the NCR include protection of Primm and its duties, then you'll have to get some more troops up here. Knight at Mojave outpost may be able to help. Sir?
Yeah, so as he said, we need to go down to the Mojave outpost.
Hey.
To get reinforcements for this town. At which point he'll allow us to, or he'll be able to start overseeing this area, which is essentially the same as having a sheriff. So on the road down, there's a few enemies you might have to deal with. If you stay on the road, though, there'll be almost nothing in your way. There's some water over here I want to take a sip from before we move out, though, even though it's decently irradiated. The more irradiated the source of water, the less you'll get from it when you're drinking. That was only giving me 50, although it may just be that it cuts it in half in general. I'm about to hit the hunger encumbrance, so I'm looking for something to satiate me, and it looks like this ramen steak will do. Sleep's getting pretty high too, but it increases at such a low rate that we're not going to have to really worry about it. On the road here, there's a couple just escaped convicts that you have to deal with. They'll be hostile regardless, but they're pretty wimpy, so you shouldn't have too much trouble taking them out. Yeah, here they are. Convicts. Get some karma for that, apparently. Now, that building over there has a number of enemies around it. I think our outfit could use a bit of repair. If I remember what I said when I last looked at it. Never mind. It's perfectly fine. Ah, that gives melee weapons to speech. And a crowbar. Yeah. Look at the compass. There's an enemy straight ahead, but we can't see anyone from here. Which means that they're likely behind the area. Now, we can see a lot of targets nearby because we have the companion perk from Eddie here. This part can be a little bit tough because the leader tends to have a respectable weapon and metal armor, which means we want to approach the situation carefully, which is hence the save. So probably a rad scorpion to the left, but to the right around this corner are some Viper gunslingers, which will probably not enjoy this. If I can properly throw it. This ground is kind of messing me up a bit. There we go. Jackals, not Vipers. Same difference. Okay. I don't think they appreciate me blowing their feet up.
Come on.
Remember, that was a leader there. Ow. I'm crippled. That's lame. This actually gives better DT than what I'm currently wearing, but I think this gives more desirable stats, yeah. Just flat increases. Fixing things. Challenge. And I'm going to apply a Doctor's Bag Disarm, because that's going to be a massive hindrance if we're not able to aim properly. Pop a stim and a sarsaparilla. Now the cowboy repeater is a fairly decent weapon if you don't have any alternatives. Provides a decent mix of damage with accuracy over a respectable range. It's damage per second is not the greatest, but you should be able to deal with most enemies in a single shot if you aim properly. There's going to be a couple enemies in here. Yeah.
Hey!
Looks like they're both melee. And there's a metal armor I was thinking of. They're not doing much damage to me now that I've equipped this armor. And shooting them in the face tends to hurt. Now, backpedaling is always a great idea against melee enemies. Shooting at the anti-sniff. I assume that there is another enemy. That one's got leather armor for me. Now you may be able to hear that we have some friends nearby. And we're over encumbered because this leather armor weighs a decent amount. If anyone cares about me doing the mini games for hacking and whatnot, I will be sure to sort of re-enable them. I don't see much point in doing it though, because it's kind of a waste of time for me. I think I mentioned this in the first episode, but I've done them many times. And the hacking minigame is more of a time killer than anything else. So here's another opportunity to get a Sunset Sarsaparilla Star Battle Cap. And some brass knuckles here, looks like. Yep. So if you're unarmed, this and the place in Primm has a couple weapons you can get for early game, other than just your bare fists, which are undesirable, I think, to say the least. To break down some 55mm, some more 5.56. Repeat. I don't want to use too much. Actually, I'll just use it. Alright, that's much better. And we got crafty, because kind of a derpy challenge. If you do any crafting with the ammo function, you'll be, wow, look at that, look at that. She's pretty flexible in death, I guess. But it looks kind of wrong. Okay. Nope. You need to sleep anyway. It's a nice, comfy looking bed here. Let's wait till morning. Normally I'd go out and just keep progressing, but for your sake, I believe it'd be prudent for me to wait it out, because it's going to be pretty damn dark with the mod I have, and you're not helping. Yeah, I know. You're hungry and you're thirsty, and we're going to deal with hunger first, because it's what you should deal with first. Yaguai meat. How on earth did I get that? I don't actually remember dealing with any Yaguai. That's weird, because there's no Yaguai in the base game. They're only introduced with DLC. Okay, what was it? We had some problem with steak. Do we need it? Yeah, we kind of do. Gives, I think, 111. Their current survival skill. 110. Close enough. And then we can drink. Rad's going up by a decent amount, but our H2O is currently very low. And it is pretty bright out, so let's save over. Guess why not? Yeah, hour and 40 minutes. When I have about, what, 35 between the first couple episodes, and this one's going to be, I don't even know how long, but certainly not long enough to justify that playtime. Like I mentioned, I have most of this game sped up, and damn, this weapon's pretty wimpy. But I mean, I expected it to be, so. Now, I'm aiming for his butt, because it doesn't have any damage reduction, and hitting his head from any angle but straight on from this distance is impractical, to say the least. The Spark Scorpion, I'm aiming for his stinger, because it's a fairly easy target to hit, and again, no damage reduction like the legs. His torso, I don't believe, has damage reduction either, so I can aim for that, but his pincers will tend to, or their pincers, I guess, will tend to block it. Might as well. Detected. I'm not sure what's detecting me, probably some crows or something. Yeah. Screw you guys. Oh my god. I guess the game was too lazy to program ragdolls, because those guys just became fountains of blood. Couple ants. Oh, okay. It's a good old-fashioned ant handstand there. Again, aim for the rock. Yes, rocks have pretty buggy hitboxes, so you want to be careful around them if you're trying to shoot. Man, I'm gonna have to move that companion thing, because it's right over my caution meter now. It's looking a little bit silly. Okay, I think that's everything there. So up here by the gas station, there's a number of radscorpions we're gonna have to deal with, and they're tougher, significantly tougher than anything we've been fighting so far. So I'm gonna switch to lucky. This is a pretty powerful weapon, especially if you are lucky, because you will get very nice crits. I also have a decent supply of dynamite, although this guy is not weak, or strong enough rather, for me to use it. Just a small radscorpion. I think there's a couple standards up here though. Yeah, here's one. Come on. Again, tough enemy, cripple its legs. Generally will make everything easier. Sorry, Eddie. That's a nasty sting. It also will apply poison So, I mentioned before, backpedaling. Best friend, besides a flying eyebot, shoots lasers. Any enemy that's melee, the exception of perhaps Deathclaws or humans, because they have sort of mini dashes with their attacks. Deathclaws do have dashes. Grab some venom sacks too. Oh, and I leveled up. Alright. We'll need 45 speech for the quest we're currently doing. And after that, we'll start dumping into repair for jury-rigging, I guess. 45 is what you need also for the main quests. What's it called? The thing with the Great Khans in Boulder City. I can't remember its name for the life of me, but it's probably something easy. Oh, it's called Boulder City Showdown. Showdown. Right. Well, I'm an idiot. Road, rest stop. Oh, hi there. I didn't get to shoot you. Any friends around? No? Okay. Cans, bottles, and inside, if you're interested, Star Cap, and Mayor Stain's journal, which I believe is the man who in Nipton sold out the entire city to Legion slavers, or just, I guess, legionnaires. The hammer is actually useful. I want to grab that. Meh. Sounds like there's a dog painting or something. It's weird. It's like creeping me out. But we won't have to be in here for much longer, so. Oh, I guess it's just the music. Yeah, I can still hear it clear as day. See those red on the compass there? I'm gonna take a shot at killing them. I'm not sure if I'll succeed, but if I remember correctly, these guys are giants. Which is... no, they're not. At least this one isn't. I'm gonna switch to my silenced weapon here. Oh, and I should bind these as well. So, on the PC version, and on the Xbox, I believe it's a slightly different menu. You can bind weapons to different keys. So I'm going to bind Lucky, by holding down the 3 key, I can bind Lucky here to 3. And by holding down 4, I can bind my varmint rifle to 4. So now when I press the 4 key, it draws my weapon. And he decided to stand it upright at attention. Okay, switch to Lucky. Now the main reason why I'm switching to this pistol here is because it has a higher damage than my varmint rifle. These enemies, at least the normal radscorpions, have what is called a damage threshold, which is essentially armor, sort of like my leather armor, giving me more DT than the other outfit. Basically, they take reduced damage, and the more DT the enemy has, the higher you want your base dam to be. It helps you get through it, because if you're shooting a lot of... if you're not able to get through the damage threshold with a weak but fast hitting weapon with a high DPS, you're not... the high DPS is going to be irrelevant, because they're just going to be blocking most of the damage. So, but if you're shooting a weapon with a high damage but a low DPS, it won't matter, because you're going to be punching through their armor, so you're actually going to be doing more DPS than you would if you would otherwise. Oh, really? I didn't think his perception's that good, but I guess it is. That, or I'm about to get hit in the back. Oh. Maybe they heard my gunshots. Whoa there, buddy. Bethesda game, please. I don't know how to hit this. Okay, that's how I hit it. If you see that ridge over there, you want to steer clear of it. So you're around level 20 at least. Oh, maybe not level 20. Depends on your difficulty. You're going to find some nice stalkers in there, which are a mix between the coyote and the rattlesnake. Yeah, there we go. Red scorpion and red scorpion. I'm going to save here because I don't want to waste too much ammo on these guys. I want to make sure I get my hits in. Okay. Oh, there we go. Alright, I'll let Eddie finish this guy off. Ed, please. Okay. Now he had a buddy over there, who is now aware of me. And his friends are on patrol as well. Don't want to take too much more. My weight's at 98%. So I cannot carry a lot more. I want to save here. Let's see if this throw's lucky enough. Come on. I clipped him. So I know he's over there. Ah. No, that's not close. Alright, here we go. Now, Eddie's probably tankier than I am. So I'm gonna see if I can have him take some hits for me. This is gonna wake up his buddies for sure. This is not, I'm no longer using a silenced weapon because I need the firepower, so. Though it looks like I do not need to worry about that because these guys aren't too tough. However, those guys are. Now this area is completely optional. You don't have to be doing what I'm doing. I just like the challenge. It's kind of funny how my pistol's the best weapon for sniping currently. Look at that. This guy does not care about my wimpy little 357. Oops. That's bad. Sorry about this, Eddie. Oh, the stupid slope. The slope was complicating things a bit. That's bad. Shoot. How are you doing, Eddie? Looks like we got carried through that one. One of them down, there's only two left. You want to be careful around these hills because if you go too high, you can. I know there's an encounter, and you'll get with 3 of these guys at once, and you will not have time to run. They will hunt you. These guys are actually, I think, slightly faster than the player character without you crippling them, and they will likely kill you in one hit. And if not that one hit, the poison over time will. I mentioned that there were some giants at the top of a hill, and I'm being an idiot and checking the top of this one. In fact, I'm going to save here. I like to come through this area with at least a hunting rifle. But it is certainly possible to do it with less than that, obviously, as I'm doing it currently. And the game does not get much harder than this, unless you really are like a masochist and install difficulty mods. Okay. A little bit of damage. So he's dead set on getting me, which means I can predict his movements a bit more. And where did he go? Where did he go? What? Okay. I'm just gonna let it happen. Oh! Okay. Okay! Well, I think I know what the thumbnail for the video is going to be then. I'm just gonna say nope to that. But I'm gonna say yes to this, because I'll have a bit more time to deal with these two before they actually start killing me. I'm torn between getting the higher crit and the lesser risk in terms of aggro, because I don't want to pull both of them. I just want one of them. Oh, shit. Well, shit. Okay. Looks like there's still... I'm gonna keep shooting. I'm just gonna shoot until they stop moving. Here we go. Looks like I pulled one of them onto Eddie. And throw a stick right there. Alright, it didn't do much damage, but it did disable him. So you see that shield next to his health bar? That indicates that I'm not getting through his DT. His damage threshold. And two ways you can do that are with armor piercing, and like I mentioned earlier, using just a stronger weapon. Armor piercing rounds, that is. Just off some babies. They saw all the corpses behind me. Ooh. Hopefully. Yeah, that guy up in the hell has not noticed this. Gonna save once more. We're almost done with this. Only reason why I'm doing this is, well, experience, and I want to get that fast travel point for no particular reason other than I just like having them. Looks cool on the map. That was a significantly better dynamite. Okay. Once more. And once more. And once more. And once more. And once more. Oh, no, he's good. Come on. Stop moving. Hey, yeah, there we go. Alright. And, I think I'm gonna save before I get two stingers to the face again, because I don't trust this. Mesquite Mountains campsite. Well, I could loot those. If you do the DLC, wasn't? Yeah, I was on the starts. You can get a portable. No, it's on some road. You get a portable sleeping bag. Should let you rest whenever you want to. So this fiery purgative here cures poison, as well as the snakebite tourniquets. You can make these with gourd seeds and tubing. These are pretty useful when you're fighting cazadors. I'm mostly doing this for the gecko steak though, and the purgative is just kind of an added bonus I can get. It also reduces your rats here by like 50, so great item and a great item. So holy shit, that scared me. Oh, I'm actually curious about that. I'm gonna save first, but I think I know what's happening. Ooh. Hey there, buddy. You giant. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. I fucked up. Let's see if I can get lucky. No. Okay. Shit. That is ungood. I'm gonna be... Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, I'm just gonna save some time here. I almost killed him, but honestly, it's not really worth my time. Well, I don't have to go that way now. And I got the place discovered. And we killed a shit ton of radscorpions. We're probably close to the next level even, so that's pretty good in my opinion. The game is prompting us to go to Nipton currently. And then to know back through the path there. The game gives you a decent suggestion of where to go to safely make it to the next area. However, I have a different thing in mind, but we'll get to that one when we get to it. Looks like there's something up there. I'm actually curious about that. Now, the music here changes because we're close to an NCR encampment. Or a Legion encampment, actually. Same track for both. Pretty decent song, actually. It's a little bit tiring after a while, because if you've heard it enough, but I was kind of hoping for a cave or something up here, but no. Is this traversable? No. Okay. I thought that'd be kind of a cool thing, kind of sneak my way into the camp. Your area. Oh, okay. My face. Ow. Loads of people. So here is a NCR Ranger shaking hands with a Desert Ranger. They, here, I'll just read this. Desert Rangers of Nevada and the Rangers of the California Republic met this spot to sign the Ranger Unification Treaty. Under this treaty, the Desert Rangers agreed to be absorbed into the NCR in exchange for NCR's protection of Hoover Dam, New Vegas, and Southern Nevada against the forces of Caesar's Legion. Or Caesar's Legion. Yeah, so here's the Ranger armor, here's the Trooper armor, or the Ranger Patrol armor, rather, versus the Desert Ranger armor. Pretty cool, I think. Pretty picture. Hey there.
Hey there. Need anything?
Hey, screw you.
Sure. Here's what I...
Stole my line. Surplus ammo. Surplus ammo does a little more damage at the expense of your durability. Looks like this guy, that's about everything I want from him. Oh, free cases, I'll take it. Okay. Now, I'm gonna sell him these, this. Oh no, the unarmed weapon inside Primm was spiked knuckles, not brass knuckles. Sell some dynamite. I use a decent amount actually on the way here. And I'm probably not gonna find another one of those anytime soon. Although since I said that, I probably will now. I'll hold on to that until, no, screw it. They're not exactly rare. Alright. What else can I sell? Cat eye. I like to sell most chems, because I don't have much use for them. Good idea to hold on to Med-X right away, or something else I can't remember. If you hold on to a decent amount, you can get decent reputation with the what's it called? Followers of the Apocalypse, I think. That's what their name is. Whiskey. Wine. Very exciting sell menu, I'm sure. This is why I like to fast forward through this bit. But I guess I can explain some of the logic for my purchases, since I'm taking the time. Screw it, that's good enough. There we go. Hi there.
Hello.
Guess he didn't hear me. Or they can't hear me. I like to pretend that they do. On top of this building is lag. And Ranger Ghost.
You a courier? If so, this might be your lucky day.
Depends on the work.
I think there's trouble in Nipton.
Well, now that you mention it, I'm actually going to be passing through there, so your eyes on the prize. And inside here, oh hey, so wanted NCR Ranger. Believe the armor for that is from the A Definitive Armor mod, and you can find it in an area north of Camp Gulf, in that quarry area with all the death claws, sitting on top of a conveyor belt, just kind of overlooking the area.
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or...
Courier.
Just need something for the logbook.
Okay, so Primm, it is undermanned and is requesting additional support. You won't be able to talk to him about this unless you've talked to Lieutenant Hayes.
I'd like to help.
You need a barter check with this guy, right? Okay. Easy way to do that is simply increase my charisma. Do some beer. Mentats. Where's my mentats?
Back again, I see.
Okay.
Something you need? Primm. Hayes units is stationed up there. We're having problems with some of the
Okay. Looks like
I'd like...
my game's crapping out a little
I
bit.
see the wisdom.
Oh, no, it recovered. But I think I'll record this I'll record this in 2 parts. So that's the end of the first part. Thanks for watching. And the next part, we'll go back up and restore that, and probably make our way to Nipton as well. Thanks for watching. Alright, and so begins part 2. Just seconds after we ended part 1.
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen. And if you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan...
Yeah.
Evening.
In fact, I probably won't do it in 2 parts. I'll probably just mash them together. But if my frames keep doing this, I might have to just do it in 2. I might have to end up doing it in 2 parts anyway. What am I saying? We'll see. It's Kilborn. He is necessary for a quest we'll be getting after we actually visit Nipton. Oh. So, there are 2 primary paths that you can take to head to Nipton. And I'm going to be taking what I think is sort of the safer option. I will demonstrate in a moment. We're going to fast travel up to Primm real quick. And finish that quest since we got support from what was his name? Oh, I can't remember his name. Whatever. That nice man down at the outpost. Oh, that's right. Didn't we get some other armor earlier? We did. So that increased our DT even more. We're at 7. Actually, no. It would. What looks better, Kalman or Ratton? Ooh. I think I might like Kalman better. Let's see. No, they're pretty similar, but I think I like Ratton more actually. Go. Hayes.
Hello?
Hey, Hayes.
Yeah? Yeah, I just got word of that. Sergeant McGee will take over as sheriff. This means that aside from protection, the... Roger.
New experience for that. Pretty good. And the quest is done. So I'm actually going to end it off at this part because I need to clear out some hard drive space to improve my frames and just have a general more clean computer, I believe. So that's going to be the end of part 3. And only going to be one part. Probably be longer than the first 2. But in the next part, having had that journey done, we're going to head down to Nipton. No, we're not going to Nipton. We're going to go straight to Novak. Like a bunch of crazy people. Suicidal crazy people through a crazy place. I'll see you guys then.